I'm Kelvin Schutz. I am a computer science major at St. Cloud State, and I'm also an engineer in the visualization lab here. One project that I'm working on currently is the ability to have a single environment and allow us to have multiple different devices work within that environment, much like a multiplayer game. In this particular instance, we're having 3 cameras within that environment that see different views, not allowing us to align those views in a certain way such that we could have, say, a left camera, a middle camera, and a right camera. They're just offset enough so that each camera is just unique enough, but they're still viewing into the same environment. One application for this would be to, say, take a Kinect, which allows us to take gestures and other interactions and be able to manipulate objects in one monitor or one camera, and being able to say move that object that we're interacting with into another camera that's all seen through the same scene. Working on projects that are more visually based. So typically with computer science, most of the stuff is very abstract. We're working with programs and code that when you go to test it and run it and show people, it's not very visual. You don't get to see a lot of what's going on. A lot of the things that we do in the VizLab are more directly tied to interactive and visual, obviously visualization. So being able to see the outcome as you're working on it, and being able to show people the progress that you're making on something, and ultimately the end product that you have is something everyone can relate to. Brain controlled technology. So one thing is with kind of like the cyborg parts, not like I want cyborg arms or cyborg legs. I'll also say that I don't, but that technology is really cool just because there's a lot of limitations with technology and how you interact with them. We've reached so many capabilities with what a device can do, but we are really limited with how we can interact with it. Things like the Kinect and things like HoloLens and Leap that we work with at the lab, and opens up a lot of new avenues, but just being able to, I think, pretty much double all of our interactions just by how we think and what we think about, I think would be probably the coolest thing to work with.